It's National Rum Month. What's that mean to you? Use coupon code RUM14 and save 15% on everything at awesomedrinks.com. Pick up your pen and your paper. You're gonna take some notes. It's called the Atomic Jolly Rancher. Wicked hard.
Take a note.
Yep. So write
First
that
note,
down.
The name of the drink.
Atomic
like that.
Jolly Rancher.
Yes.
You might like this.
It's submitted by Blaine. You could write that down if you want to send Blaine a thank you message.
You know what? You should also write down the recipe. It's an ounce Fireball, 2 ounces sour apple pucker, shake and strain, Chicago Highball, top of the Red's Apple Ale.
That's my top move.
That's your top move?
I'm doing
magic?
sign language. No, sign language. Because you're doing this one, I did 1, 2, 2, and then top.
Is that sign language top?
Oh, could be this.
Then you're confusing a lot of ASL people out there.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm making my own sign
You
language.
head it with apple ale? I don't get it.
Yeah. Right through it. So I guess. Oh, you get that going on. I'll get the ice going on. Fireball. So, like we always say, Fireball's pretty hipster and good.
That's really good, yeah.
Right.
It's one thing that hipsters. You want to throw some maybe
ice in there?
Shaken ice. One thing that hipsters may have going for them
is half an ounce less of Fireball.
It's coming out of your sip.
Oh, okay. I guess we probably do that. I'll take one less sip of this.
You can lick my eyeball.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
You can get your Fireball from my eyeball.
So if you like the look of this on the Chicago Highball from Awesome Drinks, you can also get the Tavallo ice cube trays.
Tavallo.
Perfect.
Huh?
Perfect ice cream. Because we have king size too.
Yeah, those big ones are cool. And circular, spherical Death Star ones.
Yes.
So these are the perfect ice cubes. Yeah, the king cubes are the large 2 and 2.2 inch.
This
cubes
already
of doom.
reminds me of the Angry Ball shot.
The Angry Balls?
Angry Bomb.
Angry Orchard?
Yeah. And Fireball.
Yeah.
Because it's just cinnamon and apple. Top that shit. Yep. Top that shit.
That tastes like
This is going to be a good drink.
it's that cider company. What's that? It's that green apple cider company.
I already know
Mike's?
this is going to be good.
No, that's
This
lovely.
looks refreshing. Look at the color of that. That looks great.
Granny Smith or
Great.
Granny.
Yeah, but who's the company? Woodchuck?
Woodchuck.
Yeah.
This tastes like a
Woodchuck.
woodchuck.
Which is a cider.
No, it has an ale taste to it.
Tastes like woodchuck.
This will get you fucked up fast.
Well, most drinks will if you drink them fast enough.
That's something you can drink fast. Not a lot of carbonation in that, so small pipe or not, you can do that. Yum.
Small pipe or not.
You get the good cinnamon from the Fireball. Ooh. The apple comes out really good from the pucker.
Yeah, but
But then
you're
it
not
gets
looking
dulled
for
down a little bit by the reds. The apple.
It's got like almost like a little butterscotch taste to it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Could just be the play of cinnamon and
Could be the
sour.
sweetness from the pucker.
It's definitely sweet and it's not
Yeah.
real apple, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Sweet
the
and
Granny
sour.
Smith woodchuck would kind of give you that, I think.
It might be even more refreshing if it dries out a little bit.
Yeah, it could be.
Not this bad. This is good.
No, yeah, that's fine.
I like this, Blaine. This
Yeah.
is a good
Try
wow, what a
off the
great
top.
summer drink. Is it better like that? Better with the straw. Worse with the straw.
With the you could do what I did, which was to take the straw out for a second, or not.
Oh, damn it. He's going to drink it with a straw but not use the straw.
You just if you integrate the top a little bit more, you get a little less cinnamon attack, and it kind of just becomes part of
From
the experience. It just lands itself into
Or
the
you can
experience.
mix it all up.
Yeah, well,
It would be even.
yeah, you can even this out. Just don't shake it.
No, don't shake. You notice we topped.
Carbonation,
Because Blaine told us
burps,
to.
explosions, not good.
You start shaking it all up in there, it starts expanding, and boom, all of a sudden it's leaking all over your arm.
That's like chemistry, all up in the hizzy.
Yes, it's
That's
pressure.
what she said.
Yes.
Boyle's Law, bringing it back.
Boyle. I always picture Boyle as having like a bunch of
Boils on his face.
Yeah.
That's a good way to think about it. Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boyle was an ugly mother. I don't know what's wrong with his face.
You know what? He did enough deep sea diving and he did enough brewing.
Deep sea diver, that's another good drink.
That's a drink?
Yeah.
Because Boyle's Law applies with the nitrogen absorption in your blood.
It doesn't actually apply to the deep sea diver, which is like 151 and like a couple other things. It's really not. It's a shot.
That sounds like it'll kill you.
Yeah, well, anything will kill you in moderation, even time.
Especially time.
Time is the ultimate.
There's nothing that kills more people than time. Let's face it.
Yes, more people die of time every year than herpes.
And all of the reasons combined.
Right.
The herb.
The herb.
The herb. The herp.
Yes.
The herb.
The herpy derp.
I bet more people have died of old age than of marijuana poisoning.
Poisoning.
Yeah.
What is your favorite kind of beer? Dark, amber, blonde.
Favorite type of beer?
Type of beer.
What's your favorite fruit or otherwise flavored beer?
Well, Belgian styles tend to be really good. There's so many styles out there.
Mine is
tough.
probably, in general, brown ale.
I like a good Newcastle. I'm not gonna lie about
But
that.
oaky beers, I like those. Newcastle's a brown ale.
Yeah, I like
brown ale.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Brooklyn Brown's like the best I've had. Turbo Dog's up there.
Yeah.
But if for flavored beer,
Framboise.
yeah,
Magic Hat number 9.
Have you ever had a Framboise?
yeah,
It's like a raspberry flavored Belgian beer.
it's
Yeah.
what do they call it?
It tastes like champagne almost.
Does it?
Isn't a framboise the same thing as framboise if you
Yes.
said it in English?
Yeah. So there's Framboise, which is raspberry, and then there's Creek, which is like a cherry.
But what
then
lambics?
Lambics,
That's a
yeah.
lambic, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It is lambic, yeah.
Lambic is like a category of beer which I like to drink on
Fruity Belgians kind of.
very very little candy sugars and whatever. I don't know. It's just
good
not a huge fan. Like once in a while, no. It's not a beer. It's an experience. It's like you drink and go, okay, that was different.
Lambic is a beer. It's just not what most people over here consider beer.
I don't know even over there if people sit down and have like I bought a 6-pack of lambics.
You know what's funny? I was on a cruise and I bought a
A 6-pack of lambics. Oh,
Yeah, it comes in like a champagne bottle. So they gave me a
really?
champagne flute, and they gave me this bottle like carried around in a bag. And I felt like,
See, I went.
but it's a beer.
I was
That
at,
is raspberry and French, by the way.
yeah, Framboise.
Yeah, Tony.
I was in
My
Hell's
Tony knows.
Kitchen like a couple weeks ago in New York City, right? We went to this place and
That's right, you were in NYC, weren't you?
yeah, and we went to this
Yeah.
bar. Yeah, lots of acronyms.
DLAs.
We went to this bar and everybody ordered beer and whatever, and I don't
You know where
I
you
know I
should've
don't drink
gone?
a lot, so
Dead Rabbit.
I tried. It was really
Tried, it was
far
far.
walk.
Oh, okay.
I was like way at the bottom of Manhattan and way like nowhere near the bottom
Yeah,
of
it's
Manhattan.
down
And no
the
one
front
else
end.
was subscribing to that
that's fine.
RSS feed. So I
It's only a train ride away.
I went.
Dead
I
rabbit,
ordered.
Dead
Well,
rabbit. Only a train ride.
he's throwing me out.
away.
I ordered the Saint Croix, the oak barrel aged beer. I can't remember who makes that beer. It starts with a C or something. And
know.
but it comes in a bottle, right? Totally didn't know. Everybody orders like rounds of like
Oh, yeah.
Bud and whatever. And
Pint glass beer, draft beer.
normally they give you if it's on draft they'll give you like a little
Fancy cup.
Yeah, smaller glass.
They won't give you a pint glass. They'll
No,
give you
it'll
like
be
a
half
chalice or
that.
something.
But it'll only be half as much
Yeah.
for double the price.
Right.
Well, not here. I didn't read all the way across to the other side.
Was
You
it-
get the whole friggin' bottle.
You get the whole bomber.
$30.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody now has like $6 beers, and here's my $30 beer. My boss is paying, right?
Meanwhile, it's like 9% alcohol beer, I'm sure. or
Oh,
something
so like
that.
higher. It's like 11.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, they're all like looking at me like, oh, so you're gonna be that guy. I'm like,
You're the drunk
You're the
asshole
dick.
here.
right? I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? First off, we're gonna share this.
Second off, I'm a connoisseur.
And the guy's like,
and
no,
he's
no,
paying.
I'm not. It's like you're gonna have him pay and blah blah blah. I'm like, look, you're gonna order 3 of those. You're gonna order 4 of those. You're gonna order 3 of those. You're gonna pay the same amount I am. I'm not drinking that much. I'm gonna have this one beer that I'm gonna split with this
Did
guy
they-
because I wanted this.
This conversation really happened? They actually cared about this?
It's a team of my team.
Did this conversation happen with looks? Because I can see that happening.
No, it was right out. Like,
Okay.
oh, I see how it's gonna be. You know how when you're in a team of guys, they tend to rag on each other. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was like that. Your boss is sitting next to you, like, oh, Paul, so you're gonna be paying for that, right? Since I mean, it's only a $30 beer. I'm like, come on, leave me alone. I didn't know. First off, I didn't know it was gonna come in a whole bottle.
Yeah.
I wanted a drink. And
Next is
secondly,
3 beers in one.
you're gonna get 3 beers. I'm gonna nurse this one while giving, because I got 2 glasses with it, so I gave one to somebody
And
else.
you know what? A high alcohol percent beer, if you're getting 2 beers out of it, that's like getting 4 of theirs.
Right.
So-
So I was a value shopper.
Yeah.
I just did all my value in one hit.
You're just gonna have to pay for all that Budweiser marketing bullshit.
No, and that's true. Even though only one person ordered one. Anyway,
Big beer marketing.
you need to go out and submit your cocktail recipes to recipe@everydaydrinkers.com.
Yeah.
Just
And you need to go to awesomedrinks.com and pick up these Chicago highballs.
You can get
because
glass
these
straws
are great
too.
little highballs. And you can pick up your
glass
Boston
straws.
shakers and strainers and measuring cups.
Just
and,
no reds.
Yeah, no booze. But you
do
can pick
have
up all your booze making equipment,
Right.
which you have a plentitude
I
of.
have a little bit.
Or booze mixing. We don't make.
We don't make.
You don't make booze mixing, okay.
Right.
Your cocktail creating equipment.
There you go.
Awesomedrinks.com.
bar gear.
What?
Bar gear.
Bar gear. Yeah.
Right.
Bar equipment.
Bar equipment. That's it. We're done. That's it.
Teach you how to drink.
We're teaching you how to drink.
Doing